now we're going to chat with Dave Kilgallon, who... Dave, is Winterfest pretty much your thing then? Is this come from your head?
It's come from mine, and also a conversation that I'd had with myself, with Malcolm, not a conversation with myself, it wasn't like sat there going, like, what do you think, David? I think it's a great idea. No, it's years ago with Malcolm Stitt as well, who's part of the show. And we were just trying to find a way of staging something like this at Christmas, because we'd been having been around as musicians ourselves. We know that they can be quite successful, and they're also a good flavour of certainly for traditional music. They're good things to do and put on, but we've got such a sort of breadth of talent, and as you said before, quite a good variety of music, lots of different styles, and really good musicians on the Isle of Man. So we're I think an even better position than what I've seen across, in that we can put these great shows on, and people just sort of slot in and make a great performance for people to come to. So and that's really what it was about. It was about getting people together on a stage, and trying stuff out, being creative.
And amazing that every year the programme has been so different. I mean, is it third year now, isn't it?
It's its third year, yeah.
And each year it's been a completely different mix of people. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Brass bands and choirs and actors, kids choirs. And it's a big jigsaw really. Once you've got all the pieces together, you can then start to work out what you can actually perform. So, and people come up with their own ideas, which is quite nice as well. That creativity happens when you meet. And I think we found that already on Thursday.
There is a lot going on, and you've been doing some arranging for this as well, haven't you? So that you're able to incorporate certain things.
That's it, yeah. Because not everyone does things by ear. Some people perform in many different ways, and I'm quite lucky and fortunate, I think, from my upbringing, to have learned in lots of different ways to perform music. So, and reading and writing and composing is just one of those. So it's definitely helped, and it means that I can talk to musicians who prefer to work in that way, and bring it all together. So a lot of work, but it's I like it.
It is amazing to see, because one minute you're instructing brass, the next you're corralling the revelettes. So it's quite the talent, I think.
Well, yes. Trying to make sure that they're happy and that I'm not annoying.
And it is all happening at the Gaiety Theatre, which again, what an experience to be able to, all these people from very little ones through to more experienced ones, to be able to perform on that gorgeous stage in that wonderful theatre.
It's an amazing venue, isn't it? And it's just we're so lucky to have that, and it's also so lucky for it to be open right now.
Exactly.
and working. I know that the Gaiety themselves are as keen as the performers to make sure that we're filling it, that we're doing stuff in that venue. And it's an opportunity for people to come out and just and especially after the year that we've had, just a really nice opportunity to come and celebrate and get into that kind of Christmas spirit, whatever that happens to look like this year.
So give us, again, a rough idea of the sort of things that we can expect to see, and what date is this all happening again? I know there's not many tickets left, but there are some.
No, there's literally, I think last time I counted, about 10 to 15 tickets left. So we're literally, it's practically sold out. Yeah, exactly. So, do get your tickets if you want to make it, and we'll see you there. But yeah, so we've got... I'm just having a look down the list now. So we've been talking to Revelettes, but Musicale, the choir of... they're coming to sing a few songs and also collaborate. Lava Band, who are just amazing. Yeah, have you heard of those, Christy? Yeah, probably one of my favourite bands, I think.
Nice.
In the island at the moment. So,
you a biscuit for that one?
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. And Little Manx, actually. So that's my daughter sings with them, but there's 4 girls from the Bunskull Gilgach who sing in Manx and Manx Gaelic. So. But they also do others. They do shows and they're involved in pantos and things like that. They love the stage, and actually the Manx language is a passion for them, and they just bring it alive, when they perform. So I'm really looking forward to have those. We've got the White Boys, or the world famous White Boys play, and the Deemsters. Now the two chaps. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard the Deemsters at all, but
I mean, it does sound like an extreme variety.
Well,
from some of
exactly. Yeah,
Are they
they're
just
not the
get
real
on stage
Deemsters.
and okay, right, go on.
Tell people what to do. You know. Simon Clark actually is one of them. So
that will be interesting.
Yeah. So but they're just it's sort of satire comedy. Manx comedy, very true to home, and people will understand what they're talking about. So, but they're a good duo. And of course, Evelyn I've mentioned. Dot Tilby will be there. Fraser Rowe, all the Rows actually, all the Rowe family, and then I've put Manannan's house band here, but that's basically just me, Jamie Smith, and Malcolm Stitt playing at the front. So and the brass section who are on Consilva Band, they're the members who've been there for years, and including my brother, but they were sounding spot on the other day. Actually, yeah, it
is beautiful. I have to say, as Dave said, there are only 10 or 15 tickets left. Run. Get these tickets, seriously. This is going to be the most beautiful evening, it really is. So it's the 11th of December, isn't it, at the Gaiety Theatre. Maybe next year do 2 nights, I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, I think so. That's the hope,
Yeah.
And I really think, and that's one of the reasons for sort of saying it's Manannan's Winterfest number 3, because it's something that I really want. I want longevity, and I want to make sure that it continues to build and grow. And it's something it's not mine. It's people of the island. It's their thing, at Christmas. And
it belongs to us, guys. It belongs to us.
And become part of it. If you haven't seen number 3, you've got to be there for number 4.
This is like a kind of cop movie series, isn't it? Yeah, like a.
And you just wait till number 10.
It's all kicking off. Well, it's Manannan's Winterfest. Thanks for joining us, Dave. In a moment, we are going to be hearing again from the Revelettes, and they're going to be singing for us too. But I just picked this as an example from, I think it was last year's one. Mira Royal composed a piece especially for Winterfest, didn't she? 100 Hours.
Yes.
And I believe it was the first time she performed it, wasn't it? At Winterfest itself.
Yeah.
And from what I remember her saying, I think she called it 100 hours because of the amount of time it took her to basically compose it and put it together, from what I remember. So this is Mira playing live on the Gaiety stage. This is utterly beautiful. If you've got headphones, put them on now. Just take a moment and listen to this.